The nuclear crisis in Japan is deepening. There has been another explosion, possibly two overnight, a fire. I want to bring in one of our reporters in Japan. Stuart Biggs is on the phone with us. Stuart is traveling north from Tokyo towards the Fukushima, the Stricken Fukushima reactor. Stuart, I want you to bring us up to date. What do you know? What do you hope to find out when you get closer to Fukushima?
Well, today we heard that maybe the two explosions overnight. The second explosion is unconfirmed, but certainly that would mean that 4 out of the 6 reactors at this plant are stricken, and obviously people are very concerned about radiation levels in the Kanto region, which is a third of the country. A lot of people watching the radiation levels. The government at the moment says that that's not going to affect the health, but certainly people are watching the news very carefully.
Sure. Stuart, do they trust what the government is saying? There has been so much confusing, let's say, information out of Tokyo Electric, the company that operates the plant, and the government itself. Do people trust what they're hearing? How are they reacting? What are you doing yourself?
Yeah, the interesting thing is that at times the government has been announcing the situation at the different reactors faster than the electric company which is running the reactors. And so, of course, that's not calming anybody at all. We're heading north. We're actually going to be about 60 kilometers from the reactor in about 3 or 4 hours, maybe 3 hours. And we're following, obviously, the news carefully.
Now, what protocols are you following? Just give us a sense of how this is playing out in the Japanese public. Are people going out and buying Geiger counters? Are the streets empty? Or are some people going about their business as if things are normal, and there's another percentage of the population which is treating this as a total emergency?
Yeah, that's right. And we were based overnight in a town called Utsunomiya, which was 100 or so kilometers south, 130 kilometers south. And business there, I think, was quiet, but not too many signs of panic. I think as we go further north, we're going to see more people wearing moistened masks and that kind of thing. Within the radius of the plant itself, 20 kilometers is a complete exclusion zone, and then 30 kilometers is advised to stay indoors, and that's the government's position on this.
Well, Stuart, we admire your reporting efforts to get closer to the Fukushima reactor, as Stuart just told us. 20 kilometers is an exclusion zone, 30 kilometers, you're told not to go there, and he's getting closer and closer to that limit.